They attacked your name, not your body, not your hands, not your time, but your very identity, your honor, the essence of who you are. They whispered behind closed doors. They laughed in shadows. They painted stories about you with lies so vivid, so convincing, that even you began to doubt if the truth had been yours all along. But here's the reality. They underestimated something crucial. They underestimated you. They attacked your name. And in doing so, they forged a new version of you. A version sharper, wiser, stronger. Do you feel that fire? That quiet storm that rises when injustice hits deep. That is your awakening. That is the sound of power being born in silence. In the spaces where they thought they owned you. Expectation versus reality. They expected you to crumble under the weight of their words. They expected you to shrink, to hide, to crawl into corners of shame. An apology. They expected the world to agree with them, to judge you before understanding you, to let lies define you. But here's the secret. They forgot one thing. Truth is never weak. They imagined a broken reflection, someone who would beg for acceptance, someone who would hand over their voice in exchange for peace. And yet, there you were, standing, watching, listening, learning. They thought whispers could break you, rumors could shatter your spirit, and slander could erase your identity. But reality is far more unforgiving for them, because every lie they told, every rumor they spread, became a mirror reflecting their own insecurity, their own fear, their own smallness. And in that reflection you found clarity. You realized that the world doesn't determine your value, you do, that no one has the right to define your name, your honor, your legacy. And so, you began to walk through the storm. Transformation phase 1. Fire and rebirth. Do you remember the nights? The ones where your name echoed in empty rooms, tainted by their venom, where every laugh, every sneer, every subtle jab felt like it was crushing the very air from your lungs. Those nights were hell, but hell is a master teacher. You've learned to stand in the flames, not scorched, not destroyed, but tempered. Like steel hammered in fire, your essence became unbreakable. Every accusation became fuel. Every betrayal became strategy. Every whispered insult became clarity. You learned to observe without reacting, to absorb pain without being consumed by it, to transform suffering into wisdom. Chaos became your classroom. Darkness became your canvas. And from the wreckage a new self emerged, one who no longer relied on others to validate your name, your honor, your worth. You became like a river, unstoppable, carving your path through mountains of lies, through the rocks of betrayal, flowing with quiet, relentless force. Did they think a name could be stolen? Did they think a spirit could be crushed? Did they think silence equals submission? They were wrong. Conflict, reaction, antagonist shock hands slowly, imperceptibly at first. They noticed the change. Their whispers, once sharp and confident, began to falter. Their sneers, once triumphant, began to hide behind uncertainty. Their laughter, once echoing, became hollow. Why? Because you were no longer prey. You were the storm they had tried to provoke, the shadow they had failed to control. They feared your calm, they feared your presence. They feared the subtle confidence in your eyes, the eyes of someone who had survived their attacks and emerged stronger, wiser, and untouchable. That they expect you to break. Yes. Did they expect tears, apologies, or fear? Absolutely. But you responded with silence, with growth, with mastery. You responded with the power of someone who understood that real strength is quiet, deliberate, and unstoppable. And oh, the confusion in their eyes when they realized you were rising, higher, brighter, untouchable. Did they think their lies would define your reality? Did they think their attacks would leave scars you could not heal? They were wrong. Transformation phase 2. Crowns and triumph. And then came the moments that defined you, not in a single blow, but in countless steps forward. The mornings you woke with determination when doubt whispered, "You are nothing." The afternoons you worked when exhaustion screamed, "Quit." The nights you stood alone, listening to the echoes of their slander, and realized that every word was a stepping stone. Each step, each breath, each choice became a declaration. Your name belongs to you. Your story belongs to you. Your life belongs to you. You walked through storms that would have drowned others. You rose above fires that would have burned the unprepared. You discovered that the true enemy was never them, it was the fear planted in your mind, and you conquered it. You wore your resilience like a crown. You carried your wisdom like a torch. Every challenge, every betrayal, every attack became proof that they could never control you, not now, not ever. Did they expect fear? Did they expect weakness? Did they expect your surrender? No, you chose mastery. You chose freedom. You chose yourself. And in your calm, in your power, in your indifference, they discovered something terrifying. They no longer mattered. Mini-climaxes, emotional peaks. There will come moments when you look back at them, when their faces, twisted in anger or confusion, flash in your mind, and you will feel it, the intoxicating calm of victory, not revenge. Not retaliation, not cruelty, but the serene satisfaction of mastery. Because you no longer need to prove anything. You no longer need to justify your worth. You no longer need to explain your name to anyone who cannot see it. Your success, your peace, your resilience, that is the ultimate triumph. They attacked your name, but they did not anticipate this. Every attack only polished your essence. Every lie only strengthened your armor. Every betrayal only sharpened your mind. You are untouchable. You are unstoppable. You are wiser than they will ever understand. Empowerment climax. The ultimate victory. Now here you stand. Not the same person they thought they could destroy. Not the same soul they thought they could silence. Not the same spirit they thought they could diminish. You are a force, a presence, a testament to the power of resilience, wisdom, and self-mastery. They are still trapped in envy, confusion, and regret. They are still bound by their own limitations, their own fear, their own lies. And you are free. Free because your name, your honor, your identity is yours alone. Free because no one else can define your story. Free because you walk through fire, through betrayal, through storms, and emerged victorious. No validation needed, no permission required, no fear remaining. You are unstoppable. You are whole, you are smarter, you are stronger, you are stronger. And in that truth lies your ultimate power. Resolution/emotional takeaway. They attacked your name, but in trying to destroy you, they only revealed your strength. They tried to define you, to limit you, to erase you, and yet, here you are, standing taller, speaking louder, breathing freer. You have mastered yourself. You have walked through fire. You have transformed pain into wisdom, betrayal into growth, and attacks into triumph. Your name is no longer theirs to taint. Your story is no longer theirs to twist. Your life is no longer theirs to dictate. You are unstoppable. You are untouchable. You are free. Look in the mirror. See the person who survived the storm, who rose above lies, who walked away smarter, stronger, wiser. That person is you and the world. The world is finally ready for your brilliance. End scene. Your name belongs to you. Your power belongs to you. Your story belongs to you. They attacked, they tried, they failed. Because in the end you are unstoppable.